What's that poster behind you?
The one you gave me.
Oh, yeah.
Bruce Lee and Danny DeSanto and shit. Looking good back there. I got a mirror there. You want to cover it. I don't like looking at myself in the mirror at night. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying. Sometimes I wake up, especially now, and in my brain, I wake up and I look like I did, 20 years ago. And I look in the mirror. I'm like, who's that fucking dude? You know what I mean?
It's scary when somebody gives you a picture of you or sends you a picture and you're like, oh, that's not good.
Do you know, Joe, when in your brain, you're like, I kind of look the same. And then someone sends you a picture from like a while ago and you're like, oh, no, I don't.
No.
I don't look it.
It's not
anything like that anymore.
It's not good anymore. You know what I'm saying? You can lift all the weights you can. It's not good anymore.
I'm going to tell you something right now, dude. My skinny little legs are not getting any bigger.
Those things refuse to fucking work for you, Doug. Those motherfucking legs of yours just refuse. You got to put heavy fucking squats on there, like 300, 400 for three. How long you know me? Huh?
How long you known me now?
20 years.
Have these legs ever gotten any bigger than this?
No. It's a fucking shame. What a shame. You're going to have a hard time when you're 60. Yeah. You're falling all the time. You're going to have a cart and a fucking helmet because, you might fall off the fucking cart and shit. That scares the shit out of me. Like people's parents start to fall when you're 55. I work on my balance every fucking night because of that. I am so scared. Ever since I fell off that fucking bike before I moved to New Jersey, I'm petrified of falling anymore. Petrified. That fall was horrible in L.A. I'm lucky I didn't break my fucking shoulder, my neck.
But, at our age, when you fall on the ground, something bad's going to happen. Something bad's going to happen.
You watch football, you watch all these guys flying through the fucking air and hitting each other. I've been watching football this year, the last 2 seasons, because I'm not on the road no more. I got time to sit, pull up a chair, place a little fucking $25 bet and shit like that. I had the over last night, 2 nights ago, thank God. I got beat up this week on DraftKings. Them motherfuckers beat me the fuck up. Prop bets, everybody. I couldn't pick a winner Saturday night for the UFC. And then Sunday, you saw fucking Sunday. Anybody who got upset, I had them. Like I had the Rams. I had fucking Dallas giving 10.
I had the Bills.
I had the Bills giving 14. They lost by 3. They didn't know. It's like they didn't eat wings or some shit that week. I don't know what the fuck happened to them. But it's just, I had a winner on Monday night, and I'm happy. And I'm reevaluating my fucking gambling after this weekend.
Do you remember there was a dude I knew when we were in Seattle who parlayed the same, and I forget what 3 teams it was.
College. He would do it in college football.
3 teams. Remember, it was like
3 teams.
Miami, Oklahoma, Florida State, and he just rode those 3
every week.
Every week.
Every week. You're a winner at the end of the season. Not by much. You're not going to win a lot, but you're in the positive that those 3, unless they stop covering. Like last night, Dallas didn't cover. Once I seen Bret Michaels, I knew not to bet fucking Pittsburgh. I swear to God. Ask Jimmy Florentine. We were sitting at his house. I saw Bret Michaels. I go, I hope nobody in the room bet fucking Pittsburgh last night. He's the kiss of death. Sure enough, they didn't fucking cover. Anytime it's like fucking Pete Rose night or one of those celebrities going to show up and you get all, they're definitely going to win tonight. Fucking Joe Montana's there. They get killed. They always get killed.
One thing that for me, and you taught me this, the saying that America is not that smart. So when you see everybody betting on something, you got to bet the other way.
You got to bet the other way. And
you
try
never see
that.
a bookie
That's
with a
another
part-time
thing.
job. That's what you told me.
No.
You never see a bookie with a part-time
And that's what I like about Yahoo. Yahoo, what you do is, let's say you're looking at a game. You're looking at, I don't know, the Cowboys against Denver. Don't fucking remind me. I love the Cowboys, and they're giving, I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about here. I lost my train of thought here.
We're talking about the betting on what everybody else is betting on.
Right. Let's say they're giving 10, whatever. You go to Yahoo and you click on that game because Yahoo tells you what games are up that day. Click on that and the game, it'll tell you, first place in the Eastern Conference, third place in the Western Conference. And then you scroll down, and it'll actually have the breakdown, the money line and the total of what America's betting. It's pretty interesting. It's very fucking interesting what everybody's looking at, and that's what you base your picks off of, you know. I'm not greedy. It's not like, I was thinking about this the other night, how gambling has changed in my life. Gambling we did to make money, to actually think we were going to beat somebody and make 8,000 and get our dick sucked. No, that's not going to work that way. I put a nickel in there. I had a G in there till this weekend on $25 stupid bets. The World Series, I just bet. I didn't even bet the World Series. I would bet a run to score in the first inning. And
that's a smart way to go, right?
Yeah. They always hit a home run in the first inning except for 2 games. They always scored. You know, when the playoffs, I always bet the first run. Florentine used to laugh at me. He goes, don't you pick a fucking side? I go, nah, they got all these prop bets. I don't want to sit and watch a game for 3 hours to get the final result. That sucks dick, and I don't want to sit there. So I'd rather just put a prop bet in. You know where you stand at the end of the first inning. They have first 5 innings. They got so many fucking things you could bet on that it's kind of fun, you know. And if you, listen, you're just betting 10. There's some nights I'm bored. I'll play blackjack for a quarter. I'll win, and I'll quit when I win $1. At least I'm up $1 for the day. I did okay. I made $1. That's it. Another day, another $1. You make a fucking $1.
Were you the one who told me also Friday night NBA home teams?
Always. As soon as the line shifts, the more points they're getting, the more money you're putting on that team. So if you, like, I love the Celtics on Friday night. The Celtics and the Sixers at home, the line is up. And especially, like, if you bet the Celtics from California, you get a decent line. But if you call Boston to bet the Celtics on a Friday night, the line is definitely a half a point to a point, maybe a point and a half bigger. They do that because you live in Boston. You're not going to bet Toronto. You're going to bet Boston. So when that line shifts 2 points, and it happens all the time. I always look at the Tuesday, you look at the games for the week. Now I don't look at them no more. Sunday, you look at them again. The games that you were looking at, the 3 games you were looking at, if one of those lines changes in either directions, you go where that line changes. So if that line goes up, you bet that team. If that line goes down, you bet that underdog. They're forcing you to bet.
Who's your team this year in football that you've been riding?
Tennessee's a sleeper. I'll tell you who won me some money, Indianapolis. Nobody saw them coming. See, now everybody see them coming.